DIY way to try and improve your lawn. I love tins. I am not an expert. Howdy gang, welcome back to Hang Out with Deggers and another episode of HOWD grass cutting and gardening. Now today I'm in my own garden. I've got a little bit of footage that I'm going to start the video with that I did about 3 weeks ago now, I think. So there's council trees, so I've got like a council verge running up alongside my house. I'm on a corner plot, and there's there's about 4 trees and they all overhang my property, and the council refuse to cut them down, not cut them down, like trim them back. So I'll be doing that myself, and that footage is from a few weeks back, and then you'll see me chopping all of that down, and I put all the chippings in my borders, and I'm keeping all the cut-offs for firewood for my log burner. And then after that I'll be cutting the lawn and trimming the hedges. Pay close attention to the state of my lawn in those earlier clips, and then I'll show you it now after I've done my first lot of treatment on it. I think I need to just quickly scarify it again and do another lot of treatments just to get it looking even better. But yeah, I'll take you through it, and I'll see you in a bit. So, like I said guys, really these trees are the council's responsibility. However, when I was in a discussion with them, emailing back and forth, phone calls, they said that they don't deal with just overhanging branches. Even though I said, like, look, it's a big job, it's not really something that I should be tackling myself. They just weren't budging, and the only person that was getting stressed out was me. So yeah, I just decided to just get on with it and do it, and it worked out great because I've got loads of firewood now for the next few seasons. Once that's weathered down, you know, I can use that on my log burner, and I've got wood chippings for my borders, which is really good for the soil once that starts to break down, and good for stopping the weeds coming through initially. So all in all, yeah, I just decided to just get on with it, and there's no point in trying to argue when the council just weren't going to budge. And in the end, I think it's worked out best for me anyway. I bought in all these larger pieces overnight, and then the next day I got my chainsaw out and cut it all down. Now in this little bit here I was just filming Bella, my cat, but just take note of the lawn. So at this point I had scarified it, aerated it, and put some seed down with some topsoil and some compost, and then here I'm just showing you the borders that I've put all the chippings in as well. But yeah, if you take a close look at my lawn there, you'll see what bad condition that it's actually in. And you'll see now the massive pile of firewood that I've got. Brilliant. And again, just take note of the state of the lawn, and then in the next clip you'll see where we've got to with that. So we've got plenty of new growth there, as you can see. It could be better, and I'm going to continue trying to get it better. As you can see here, there's a little patch that I think is going to need reseeding, but I'm going to crack on with what I'm doing today anyway and see where it is in a fortnight, 3 weeks, and if it does need doing again, then I'll do it. So we'll get on with cutting the shrubs then, making them look neat and tidy, cutting the lawn and treating the lawn under our Ted's watchful eye. As you can see here as well, I've got my own little compost heap. Now this is literally just from garden waste, mainly grass cuttings and some leaves that I get in the autumn. And I've got myself a lovely little fluffy compost there. And yeah, it works well, it saves you some money. So as you can see guys, after raking it, scarifying it, hand scarifying it and cutting it, it's looking good. There's room for improvement. I do think it might need another covering of seed, but so far I'm happy with it. So what I'm going to do now guys is just apply some of this. Now unfortunately I can't remember what seed I put down for that, because it was a while back. I think it might have been by the same company, this Westland. This is not a sponsor, by the way, I'm just showing you exactly what I've done. And all I would say is that's just a nice DIY way to try and improve your lawn before you pay the experts. I am not an expert. There are way more qualified people out there, and in fact here on YouTube, that you could go and take advice from. All I'm doing is just sharing what I've done, and to be honest with you, I don't think I've done too bad a job, considering I don't really know what I'm doing. You know, I'm more garden maintenance, just cutting lawns, trimming hedges. This is the first time that I've ever had a go at doing this. So over the winter, my lawn got absolutely battered, as you could see. Now, all I did was I scarified it with the rake, as you saw there, and then mowed it. And then I sprinkled down some topsoil, some compost, just normal compost out of the bag. Sprinkled all that down, gave that a rake, flattened it a little bit, and then applied the seed, and then another layer of topsoil and compost over the top of that, just very thinly. Even though it's a small lawn and it was only in patches, it was still quite hard graft. So I could understand why people pay good money to get the professionals in to do it. However, so far I'm happy with the outcome. Hopefully when I've applied this, it's going to look even better. And bloody hell, don't I know I'm aging when I'm starting to care about my lawn. I love tits, and it just so happens that the tits are nesting in our box. In that one there. And I love just sitting here watching the tits. So there you go then guys, another video for the channel. And like I've already said, I would just like to reiterate, I am by no means an expert at all. If anybody is watching this video and you can give me any tips and hints to do it better, I would be greatly appreciated. Like I've said, I'll be totally and 100% transparent. I know nothing of lawn care really. This is, you know, my first time sort of dabbling in it. I think I've done all right, to be honest. We'll see how that treatment goes. If there's still some patches, I'll just do the same again. I'll reseed it, wait a few weeks, wait for that to come through, and then put another treatment on it, and we'll see where we are. If you want to see the progress, think about subscribing and hitting the thumbs up, guys. Maybe I'll do an update on this video in a month's time or a couple of months time when we're in the height of the summer, and see how the lawn's looking. You'll see there I've put a little barrier to block the dogs from coming onto the lawn for the rest of today. The stuff I've used is pet friendly, so it should be okay, and it said on the instructions to, once you've done it, like to water it in, and that'll like sort of get rid of the smell to stop attracting the pets. Bella the cat is probably still going to be a pain in the arse and come up here, but what can you do? I've done the best that I can. So yeah, once again guys, I would like to thank you for hanging out with me. Thank you very much. And like I said, consider subscribing, hitting the thumbs up, and I'll see you next time. All the best, and ta-ra for a bit.